All right, what's up, guys? It's Coach Robbins here with the last installment of the Running Back Vital Few, and we're talking about competing. I think this probably is the most important element to the Vital Few. You may have all the requisite skills to be an effective running back, whether it's your ability to block well, your transitional movement, catching the football, those things you may be very good at, but if the element of competition is not your forte, I believe you're going to have a hard time being successful at a very high level. In terms of competing, my thing is as a player looking to be your best each and every time on the field, whether that's creating missed tackles, being effective with the ball not being in your hand, whether it's blocking, helping spring a block down the field, all those different things. Being a good teammate, and with the ball in your hand, you're running with bad intentions. I talk about the Marshawn Lynch mindset. I don't know if people are familiar with the 60-minute interview from a few years ago where he talks about running through someone's face. That's where I kind of got that idea from, and I love hearing that portion of the interview. Matter of fact, let's check out that interview really quick for those that may not be familiar with what he said.
At you.
If you just run through somebody's face, a lot of people ain't gonna be able to take that over and over and over and over and over again. They just not gonna want that.
Think there's a deeper metaphor there?
Run through a motherfucking face.
Y'all know one.
You get the idea. I love it. I love the mindset. Now, competing doesn't necessarily mean you have to be this big bruising back that runs through people, such as Marshawn did. But just it's a idea of guys willing to compete. We play a violent game, so I always tell the guys, protect yourself at all times, hit or be hit. We play an extremely violent game. You play running back, so the ball in your hand means 11 guys on the opposition are coming at you like their hair is on fire. And when we're competing, have the refuse to lose mindset, looking to win on every rep. So that's kind of the idea behind the competition aspect. So here's some clips of some guys that are competing, right? Some guys that are looking to just make things happen and put their team in the best situation possible. Let's rewind this thing from the beginning right here. Right, you see our guy here running a little shovel pass, right? He should be stopped in his tracks right then and there. But again, the refuse to lose mindset. And oftentimes, coaching the running backs, I say, hey, the offensive line is going to give us the first level. If we get a little push and, we should be able to compete and win at the second and third level. If we get those aspects, then we should win and have a lot of success doing so. Here we are, just another angle of this. This is a phenomenal play by this young man right here. All right, second and third level, making a guy miss. If you want to make long runs, you're going to have to make the safeties miss. You're going to have to force those guys to tackle. And this guy did a really good job here. Here we are again, another clip in tight space. Again, got to create missed tackle opportunities. And there's a nice little spin move right here. We'll look at it from the tight copy, right? Nice little gap scheme, tight quarters, making somebody miss, just being a tough tackle, just competing, not looking to go down on the first point of contact. All right. So that's what it's all about as far as competition. And then competing is not just running a guy over, right? Or not just breaking a long run. Hey, sometimes, again, we talk about playing a violent game. You may have to put your foot in the ground and make somebody pay, get behind your shoulder pads. And so here's a good example right here, a little outside zone. We cut it vertically, right? And always failing forward. Often remind the running backs, look to fail forward. After contact, trying to get another 1 or 2 yards and putting our team in a great spot to be successful. This particular clip right here, this is back when I was coaching another program a couple of years ago. We often had issues with we would have long, successful drives, but they would end in either 0 points or maybe a field goal. And a lot of times I would put the onus on us. I'm like, hey, a lot of the success on the drive was because of our running the ball or catching the ball, but we didn't finish the drive by scoring. So that was kind of a theme all season long where we would always come up short. So the beauty of this particular clip was, we finally, put the onus on ourselves and sprung one loose on a screenplay that probably should have been stopped before it even got started. So it's a good job of this particular individual competing, almost drops the ball and turning on the Jets, and again, refusing to lose. We have situations where we get caught, at this particular moment right here, but again, cutting back against the grain, scoring a touchdown, and just, putting your team in a positive light to be successful. I always tell the guys, hey, you want to get your news, or you want to get your name in the newspaper or in an article on the school website, score touchdowns. They're not really covering guys who make a long 20-yard run or even a 50-yard run. Score touchdowns, your name will get highlighted in an article. So they took it for what it was worth and made a big-time play.